I'm drinking tea again. But this time it's a little bit different. It's called chai tea. And I'm absolutely addicted to it. You have it in a lot of different flavors, but I prefer cinnamon and vanilla. I'm sorry for any background noises. I live in the city, so there's traffic everywhere. I hope you can still enjoy the sound of tapping. I hope it relaxes you like it does to me. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. That's really nice. Today's ASMR video is going to be, well, you can actually see what it's going to be already. I'm going to show and tell a part of my Disney collection. I originally had the idea to show you all of my Disney movies that I own, but that would be a long video. So I decided to show you my favorite movies, favorite Disney and Pixar movies, but then more recently, so not the old school ones, but the newer videos. So I hope you like this kind of a video, and I hope it relaxes you, and I hope it makes you go to sleep, makes you forget about all your worries. Okay, taking another sip of my tea. Candles make me so relaxed, so I hope it does the same for you. I love the visual of it, that it just kind of flickers, and you can keep watching it because it constantly changes, and it's warm, so it just makes you feel all cozy and all safe. to show you today. Okay. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Six. And this is a tricky one because look at this right here. It's number 7, 8, and 9. Ten. 11. 12. 13. 14 videos in total. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the top one. This first one is called The Princess and the Frog. It's actually one of my favorite drawn Disney movies. I guess because it's a little bit more feminist. It's not as the traditional movies that just the girl will marry the prince and live happily ever after. This girl is serious about her future. She wants to open up her own restaurant. And that dream has been with her family for years. She shares this dream with her dad, who passed away. But then she meets the Frog Prince, and pretty much everything changes. I'm not going to tell too much, obviously, if you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil the fun for you. But I love how non-traditional this story is, and it has so many funny moments. So this is my first Disney movie that I love. Number 2. First I'm gonna drink my tea. Fu Panda. Super funny movie starring Jack Black and I believe Angelina Jolie, Lucy Liu, Jackie Chan. So many funny moments in the movie. It's great. It's just funny too to have a big kind of chubby panda being the kung fu hero. It's something that you don't expect. That makes it funnier. These sticky sounds are awesome. So nice. So relaxing. third movie is called Despicable Me. And it's super cute. It's this terrible villain who kind of needs 3 little orphan children for an evil mastermind plan to conquer the world. And as you can already guess, he starts really enjoying the company of the girls. And he slowly changes. And of course, little minions are great. They have their own little language and movements, and they really like burping and farting things. Just jokes that little kids like. That's why they are so adorable, I think. I'm sorry if you can't read it. It's Dutch. Okay, let's go on to number 4. Now, actually, number 4 is going together with 3 other movies. As you have already seen, it's Shrek. This is the very first movie, and I think it's about not being ashamed of who you are, feeling free to be yourself and being proud of it. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful, that you're not worthy of someone. It's a great message. And it's very funny. Eddie Murphy's a part of this movie. He's the donkey. And he's so funny. And this one is Cameron Diaz. She does a great job. She's really funny too. And obviously Mike Myers, with a bit of an Irish accent. Maybe you're thinking, why does she have so many movies? And why doesn't she just, I don't know, Netflix or download or... But it's actually a hobby of mine to collect Disney movies, or Pixar, or DreamWorks. Because I am in love with these movies. They just take you to an alternate universe where eyes and you forget about reality for a second. Whenever I'm sad or lonely or a little bit down, I just watch a Disney movie and it just kind of heals me inside, I guess. Okay, so this is the first. This is the second. Number 2. Let's trace that one again. I love tracing things. And I love watching people trace things. One more time. Now in this movie, the cat is super, super funny. And I think he's like Antonio Banderas. I'm not sure. Let's see. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz. I'm sorry. Julie Andrews. Oh yeah, Antonio Banderas. Super funny. And Shrek the Third. With Justin Timberlake, I guess. Where is he? Oh no. I'm getting them mixed up. Oh yes, Justin Timberlake. Shrek forever and always, I guess. Which is, it also says the final chapter, so that makes me kind of sad, because it makes me think that they're never going to make a Shrek movie again. This movie starts off really funny because they have three little children. One girl and 2 naughty boys. But somehow Shrek, well, he's going to a midlife crisis and he loses his way, and he doesn't really appreciate what he has anymore. So, also a very good lesson. So now we've had 7 movies, 7 more to go. I'll try to say things a little bit faster because I'm going very slow. Or do you like it that way? Let me know in the comments. Epic. Now, I really wanted to see this movie when it first got released, just for this lady, because her voice is by Beyonce, and I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I pretty much worship her, so I had to see this movie, and I was pleasantly surprised because, well, Beyonce wasn't in it much, but I really enjoyed the movie. It was really fun and had a lot of humor in it, and it was amazing to look at it. Amazing colors and everything. Funny story too. These snails are funny, or slugs, as they call themselves. Okay. Number 9, Frozen. Very popular movie. I had to have it. And actually, if you have a sister, you will probably recognize some of the relationship between the two sisters, because this is me and this is my sister completely. They nailed it, because I am a little bit more strict and serious, and I always feel like I have all the responsibility on my shoulders. And my sister, she's funny, and she is very social and very, very carefree, but very chaotic. So I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and she is just going with the flow, so we can learn from each other. So this was funny, and Olaf was so great. And at the beginning of the movie, I thought it was very lame, because she met a guy and he was just the one. But as you watch this movie, you will be surprised. I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't as cliche as I thought it might be. The tapping on this cover is amazing and sounds so nice. Is my favorite movie, period. It has so much humor in this movie, and the storyline is enchanting. The songs are great. All the little characters characters in it are super, super funny. And again, this is not traditional. The prince is kind of a thief. And Rapunzel doesn't dream about a man. She dreams about seeing floating lights on her birthday. So she's a woman with a mission. I don't know if you can see. Can you tell? Maybe like this. But it's actually, yes, maybe you can see it like this. A little bit 3D, the cover. Okay, let's go on to the next. Ratatouille. That's about a rat with cooking ambitions. It's funny. The storyline is funny. The concept is great. Just about believing in yourself, and even though everybody tells you that you're just not meant to be for something, you truly believe in yourself and you just fight for what you want. I think that's so great. It's great for little kids to get that message. Never stop believing in yourself. Okay, next one. The 12th movie. Megamind. Megamind is someone who grew up believing that he was no good and that the only thing he could do was destroy and be evil. And that's it because I didn't know that there might be a different side to him. So he believed what everybody told him. He only thought it was capable of evil. But who knows, maybe there's more to Megamind. You'll have to see and watch the movie to know the answer to that question. Number 13. If you are looking for a very happy summer vibe kind of movie, this is the movie for you. It takes place in, well, you can kind of guess it, Rio, and it is, it's just a joy to watch. It has Rio music in it, and a little bit of R&B, and it's about a bird who doesn't really want to take risks in his life. He can't fly at the beginning of the movie. And actually, throughout the whole movie, he's too afraid to fly. But what do birds do? And he meets someone very special. And the adventure and her, they kind of show him that maybe, just maybe, he can do more than he can ever imagine. Or maybe he's braver than he thought. Last movie. And I noticed this sticker when I was collecting the DVDs, but I wanted it to stick on there because of the sound. I'm a sticky sound junkie. Let's play enjoy sticky sounds as well. Okay, let's move on. This last movie is about a redheaded, I think Irish girl. And she's a princess. And you see, when you're a princess, your whole life is filled with certain expectations. Her mother has brought her up with that idea of fulfilling her destiny and obeying her duty as a princess. But she's a wild child. She doesn't want to be restricted. And so her mother and her aren't very, well, they aren't best friends because they just don't understand each other. But then something happens in the movie that forces them to spend time together, get to know one another. And get closer. So, that was all 14 movies. I think that's about enough for tonight. Okay. Let's say goodnight with the candles. sleep. Close your eyes. Sleep. Sleep. I'm stroking your forehead, stroking your hair out of your face. Sleep. 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 Sleep.